It's also Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. How's it feel to be back on this stage again?
Oh man, it's awesome, man. You know, I was back here last November, UFC 205. I consider New York, like I said, a home away from home for me. I love performing in front of the fans here in New York City. I'm going to put on another show this Saturday.
What you learned about going through all that with the 2 title fights, even though you didn't get the shake, but just being with dealing with us, the pressure, the week, and just the moment, how much better of a fighter did that make you?
I mean, it was pretty cool, man, because you kind of get that experience of what these other high-level fighters go through. Somebody like Conor McGregor, I can't believe what all the stuff that he has to go through, you know. And that was my, first title defense, second title defense. So you kind of go through those media obligations. For this fight, I can just focus on the fight, you know what I mean, and not have to deal with all those media obligations to kind of drag you away from your training and everything. So I'm more focused this time.
How you going to answer the people that basically like, oh, the Wonderboy Riddle has been solved finally?
No, not at all, man. Not at all. I mean, even you can ask Tyron. Even going out there, he still hasn't figured me out. He landed some punches, yes, that I ran into, but he hasn't figured the style out yet. So it's going to be very difficult. You'll have to bring guys in, high-level, karate guys to actually simulate. But that's what pushes me to keep getting better, to keep improving, to keep coming up with new stuff for my style. You know what I mean? Got to keep these guys guessing.
Talk about your defense, because your takedown defense seemed like it was tremendously better from first Tyron to second Tyron, because people was like, oh, Wonderboy can't wrestle. And we know how high-level wrestle fighter Tyron is, and he couldn't get you down. Is that something that you probably had put your hat on?
Constantly working on my takedown defense. I felt like I came in the game fairly late. I started my MMA career in 2010, was in the UFC by 2012, and I kind of came late in the game. I had the striking, but I didn't have the wrestling and the Jujitsu, which is why I was going to turn the offer to fight for the UFC down when I first got it. But my dad said, you know what, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go out there and have fun with it. So I found myself learning very quickly and continue learning, still learning stuff. But training with some of the guys that I train with, like Chris Weidman, those guys like George St. Pierre's who have awesome wrestling, has definitely helped out with my takedown defense. And if it wasn't for my loss against Matt Brown, I wouldn't be where I am today. It showed me what I needed to work on, and that's how I look at every loss.
Of course you want to win, but is it a big deal getting that knockout versus getting the decision, or you just want to get your hand raised either way?
You know what? I would love to go out there and kick whoever my opponent is in the head and knock him out and get it done with. I always want to go out there and put on a show, but what I visualize is my hand raised at the very end of the fight. I never go out there looking for the knockout. I've done that before. It wears you out, it tires you out, and when it doesn't happen, it messes with you mentally. So I go out there and just let it happen.
And last but not least, do you think you need to do more to be more aggressive to entertain the fans, or just gonna keep doing what you're doing since they kind of booed you and Tyron for basically because y'all both counter strikers?
Yeah. Well, I didn't expect actually Tyron to back up the whole time either. In the first fight that we had, he ended up taking me down in the first round. I figured the second time he was going to be looking more for that takedown and come forward. He had a smart game plan. Was it exciting? No, it wasn't. I knew he had very strong hands and good, strong wrestling, so I didn't want to overcompensate or overextend myself on my strikes. So I kind of held back a little bit, which is something I shouldn't have done. You know what I mean? I go back and look at it now. Of course, after the fight, you can always, I should have done this, I should have done that. What happened, happened. But I'm constantly working on my striking. Go out there and just let it out, just be myself and go out there and do what I know I can do out there in the octagon.